So here is Miami's starting group. The post tandem, Adebayo and Ware. Lee out there with Mitchell, and it's Powell in at the 3. And for Cleveland, the win projectors standing tall for Mobley and Allen. Harden out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Wade in at the 3, the small forward. So tonight is the first of 2 straight meetings of these teams. Tim, a mini-series, if you will.
Yeah, and I love this, Kevin. It's all about the adjustments from game to game. Fascinating to see these 2 coaching staffs look ahead to the next game and how they can adjust to what just happened.
It kind of has a playoff feel to it because you have the same scheme you're facing back-to-back.
Absolutely gives you an idea of what you're going to be facing when you are in a playoff series with very little time to adjust for the next game.
Making it look easy. Mobley using that size at the rim.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. There's a good screen. Pass to Lee. Powell for 3. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Cleveland with the ball. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, and in that one, they were aggressive, but also efficient. The exact balance you're looking to achieve.
It really showed you how together they were as a team, playing for one another.
Again, the miss by the Heat.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him. The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
Now here's Powell, following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Lee outside. Pass to Ware. 5 on the clock. Powell for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. It's a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a group.
The coaching staff had them prepared with a great game plan, and they went out and executed it.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Lee finds Mitchell. They set the pick. Here's the lob to the hoop.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. Like everyone, he's impressed with Adebayo's relentless nature. He said, quote, "We have to match his intensity at both ends, trying to keep him off of the glass and trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Coach knows they can do it for stretches, but he wonders if they can do it for a full game." Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Allie.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Please welcome to the floor, your powerhouse dance team.
Here's a look at some of the stats for Norman Powell.
Powerhouse dance team. Let them hear it.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Cavaliers. They trail by 3. Lee against Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Harden against Mitchell. Harden can't hit.
That's 20% now from the field. What a cold start.
And the trade of Jimmy Butler. Tim, the Heat's star power took a hit.
Well, one thing is for certain in this league, you need stars to win big. Draft picks, flexibility, those things are great. Even nice young players, but it's only going to take you so far.
Wade finds Harden. Fires the three. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Well, Harden could run this action in his sleep. He knows every pick and roll trick there is.
Now here's Powell. 12 points his last outing.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Allen, a screen on Mitchell. Harden missing again.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Lee passes to Mitchell. Pass to Ware. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Wade feeling it out a bit. Harden dishes to Mitchell. Here's the three. And that one is off. Miami's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Adebayo kicks to Mitchell. And here is Lee. Here's Mitchell. Nothing on the board. Fires from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Mobley. Now here's Allen. Here's Harden. A basket good off the assist from Allen. Harden's got 6 points.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now here's Powell. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
Oh, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Here is Harden. They trail by 3, and it's Allen with the jam.
And you can see Allen's eyes light up when he saw the opportunity for that alley-oop and finishing it off in style.
Powell, no one around him. And again, Miami with the triple.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Wade outside. Back to Harden. Lets it go with a 3. And Lee pulls it down.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
Pass to Mitchell. Takes the 3. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Heat lead by 6.
And if you fail to block out Adebayo, he is going to find a way to hurt you.
Harden outside. Back to Mitchell. Shoots the 3. Miami grabs the miss. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game play.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Well, there's no hiding the fact they didn't play their best. They had a couple of runs, but they just couldn't really string anything together consistently.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the court. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Now, here is Harden. Off a solid outing against Miami.
Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
Back to Powell from outside the arc. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Yeah, it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up, and they have the lead.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Okay, fans, we need you to get hyped for your Pet Brew Hot Squad.
Mobley. And Strus is subbed in for Wade. Now Hawkins. They set the screen. Hero from long range. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Bucket is good. Now just a 4-point Heat lead.
And when Harden's this close, he looks to score. Love his mentality.
Pass to Jovic. Fires the three. Allen with the rebound. And so it's Cleveland with it. Last year marked the first All-Star appearance for Tyler Hero. Tim, he clearly is the pride in Milwaukee, one of the great high school players from that area.
Well, Kevin, he has finally put it all together and taken his game to the next level. Not just scoring, but also creating.
Jovic passes to Hero. On the wing, Hawkins. Lock at 6. It's up a 3. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got his 6th rebound on the night. But Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Now Wiggins. James Harden missing on the 3. Hero looking over the defense.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter. 2 minutes.
It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And James Harden with the 3. Harden's got 11 points.
No one hits a pull-up like the Beard. I mean, he's perfected the quick stop and pop. And that thing is a deadly shot.
Here's Hawkins. Still scoreless. To the inside. They need this one. And he dunks it down.
And when it comes to Hawkins, his best trait might be his decision-making out of the wing position.
Mitchell outside. Back to Harden. Miami grabs the miss. Wiggins outside. Up top, Hero guarded by Harden. Jovic, that shot missing.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, that's just a wasted opportunity.
Strus a screen on Hero. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. Trailing by 2. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Cavaliers with the rebound. Allen's got 8 rebounds in this game. Strus kicks to Nance. Harden against Hero. Nance a screen on Hero. For the 3, and another 3 for Cleveland.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
James Harden getting it done for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And with his work in that quarter, he has 5 3-pointers in the game now. Quite a showing from long range. Right back after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of 3-pointers thus far.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. In the post, it's Jovic and Adebayo. Wiggins is out there with Hero. And it's Jaquez in at the small forward. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin. Well, a bit of youth movement for the Miami Heat. Their rising star guard, Tyler Hero, said, "We've got a bunch of young guys who can come in and put in the work, and that's what I'm all about." This is an organization that values that, and it's important that we all have the same vision as the young guys start to grow up. Back over to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Here's Ellis after Tyler Hero's bucket. And here is Cruz. 14 points from him the last game against Miami. That three off the mark. The Heat trail by 5. Outside, Adebayo. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Hero. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Hero's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, that is practically automatic for a guy like Hero. If he sees an opening from the three, he will not hesitate.
Ellis, the pass to Strus. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Wiggins surveying the floor. Pass to Adebayo. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Ellis, the pass to Mobley. A three ball. And it's Schroeder missing. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Schroeder against Hero. From past the arc. Mobley with the rebound. For Cleveland, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Down low to end the cold streak. And Mobley throws it down.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Now, here's Wiggins. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wiggins has got his first points in this one.
Man, that is physical that time by Wiggins, just showing you a lot of grit.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Get loud for your Cleveland Cavaliers Scream Team.
James Harden comes in for Max Strus. And Miami also making a switch. Lee's checked in. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Loads it up there for Mobley. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh. And if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
Schroeder from deep. Ellis. The rebound by Tyler Hero. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. Pass to Lee. Back to Hero. Oh, good with the triple. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Here's Ellis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Tyler Hero picks one up. Cleveland shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Sam Merrill, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And then for Miami, Khalil Ware's checked in for Jaime Jaquez. And Norman Powell subbed in for Andrew Wiggins. He's off on the second. The Heat trail by 5. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
That shot goes in. He now has 3 field goals and 6 misses today.
And around the basket, Tyler Hero is a very creative finisher.
Ellis kicks to Harden. Pass to Merrill. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Powell, that's good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Harden against Hero. A 3. Merrill can't hit. For Miami, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
And after playing most of his career at the center spot, Greg, do you like Bam Adebayo playing power forward?
Oh, it's great. At 6'9", I felt like he was always undersized at the pivot, making up for it with his strength and toughness, but he has the mobility and the skill to play the 4 without question.
Here's Hero. After the Cavaliers pick up 3 and a wide open look for Lee. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
Harden can't hit. Miami's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. The kick out to Adebayo. And the Heat, another 3.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Harden outside. This one for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Ellis has got 3 assists now in this one.
And even after all those 3-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Count it, good. Lee's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Ellis kicks to Harden. To the middle. Here's Mobley. It's hauled in by Hero.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that. No clue how he got that one to fall.
The Heat shooting their first free throw tonight. A different look now for Cleveland. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Evan Mobley. And it's Mitchell in for Keon Ellis. Nikola Jovic is checked in for the Heat. Mitchell comes in for Hero. As we canvass the league and look at the landscape, some tremendous young talent on the wing, Tim. Who might be the best wing player 5 years down the road, Seth?
Well, I'm looking at Anthony Edwards right now because of the skill, the athletic ability, and then the competitive desire. I think he wants to be great. You'd also look at guys like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, certainly. And then you've got a guy like Cade Cunningham in Detroit who hasn't even started to scratch the surface.
Well, you've made a great list of guys right there, for sure.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Pass to Merrill. The three from Harden. Another three for Cleveland.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Heat. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. The third game of this three-game road trip.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And so it's Cleveland with it after the Heat pick up two. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got his sixth rebound on the night. Over in the corner, Lee. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Pass to Ware. He's off on that one. Wade with the defensive effort. Lee against Mitchell. Puts it up. Harden, that's good. Harden's got the game tied up here for the Cavs. Miami's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Powell, the pass to Mitchell. Ware with it. He's got 8. Good on the triple. Powell's got 14 points.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Here's Merrill, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. From downtown, Harden can't hit. The Heat leading by 3. Pass to Mitchell. Inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Wade outside. Lets the 3 fly. Merrill can't hit. Miami's on an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. Powell's got room. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
And it's Mitchell missing. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
That's a 2 from Powell. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
There's 42 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Mitchell. And another miss by Cleveland.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Lee passes to Jovic. Mitchell wide open. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
You take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount.
And one of the top scorers in the game, Harden has an innate gift for creating his shot.
Norman Powell. He's been the guy making things happen for the Miami Heat. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Coach Spoelstra. Coach, the intensity has been there defensively. Are you pleased with what you've seen?
Well, they're going to continue to attack. I mean, that's the identity of their team. They're not going to stop, and the ability to finish our defense with rebounds will be important.
You have to match their resiliency. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race.
Taking a look here at Miami, they've been just solid at times, and at other times they've been awesome. Fun team to watch when everything's in sync. Are they a true championship contender? We'll see.
And now let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for the Miami Heat.
When you look at how they're getting their points, a good portion come from inside. They're going right at the defense.
I like the aggressiveness. Don't lose steam in the second half.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. The big men on the floor for him, Mobley and Allen. Harden out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Wade in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Pass to Mitchell. Now Ware. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Powell for 3. Hits that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
The 3 from Harden. Miami grabs the miss. Ware's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Lee gets the bucket.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Mobley outside for 3. Mitchell. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
They started out this half ice cold, 0 for their first 3.
Now, here's Mitchell. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Adebayo with a screen for Mitchell. And again, Miami with the triple.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Allen finds Mitchell. Now Mobley. Cavaliers moving the ball around. And they get it. Here's Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
And that's what happens when you get after it on the glass. Allen grinding it out and creating that second chance opportunity for himself.
Now here's Lee. 11 points in the game. And again, Miami with the triple.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, Jared Allen has an inquisitive nature. Whether it's cooking, gardening, reading, or basketball, he's a sponge. Allen said, quote, "I love going through life, seeing things and learning about it no matter what it is. It's just trying to improve my skill set in anything and enjoy it." Back to you.
He's got that curiosity. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Now here's Powell. 19 points in the game. Offline with his 3.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Wade kicks to Mitchell. Pass to Harden. Allen, a screen on Mitchell. And it's Wade in the corner. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one. Lee outside. And here is Powell. Adebayo with a screen for Powell. And he's good on the 3-ball. Powell's got a pair of 3s now here in the 3rd for Miami.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
Back to Harden. There's the three. Another three for Cleveland.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Mitchell dishes to Ware. Mitchell passes to Pop. Now Ware. Allen defending. Powell kicks to Adebayo. Elbow shot is on the way. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Now, here's Mitchell. 5 points in the game. Mobley double-teamed. Allen passes to Wade. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Powell feeling it out a bit. Here's Mitchell. 6 points for him. On the wing, Lee. Mitchell outside. And it's off from three-point range. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Fires for three. Harden, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Lee kicks to Mitchell. Adebayo with a screen on Harden. Lee against Mitchell. Mobley with the rebound. Well, Cleveland shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Mitchell finds Mobley. Can't connect from short range. Miami leading by 12. Mitchell outside. Adebayo with a screen for Mitchell. Lee outside. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Now, here's Mitchell. 5 points in the game. Pass to Allen. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Launches a three. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Mitchell outside. Powell for 3. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Mitchell on the drive. To the paint, Mobley. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. That's now 8 points for Evan Mobley.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Now here's Powell. He's got 22. Although they're down big right now, Greg, still plenty of time left in this one.
At this point, they got to take it one possession at a time.
Here's Allen. 6 points for him. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Wade, guarded by Powell. Now Lee. Lays it up off the glass. Lee's got 11 in the second half.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
Mobley kicks to Harden. No good on the three.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to Lee. Three-pointer. James Harden with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Inside. And there's Mobley, and that's good on the assist by Harden. Mobley's got 10 points.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
With your mascot, let's go.
Strus is checked in. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Khalil Ware. Jaime Jaquez comes in for Bam Adebayo. Wiggins is checked in for Norman Powell. And Hero subbed in for Davion Mitchell. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Jaquez sets a screen for Hero. There's the pick for three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 11 rebounds in the game. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Back to Strus. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. The three. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hero. And the Heat making a change here. Johnson's checked in.
Keyshawn Johnson.
Here's Harden. 30 points in the game. The kick out to Mobley. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Mitchell. Over Lee. And it's Mitchell missing.
Just hasn't been his night so far, and if he's unable to find his rhythm, this might be a long night for them.
Now here's Lee. There's the triple. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Mobley kicks to Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing.
Well, it's not only been a rough quarter for him, but he's actually had a negative impact on his team's overall performance.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Back to Harden. Fires away from outside. Rebound by the Heat. Lee's got 6 rebounds here tonight. 1:46 left in the third quarter. Jaquez the pass to Hero. Launches it. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
It's just not his night from the three. But this is exactly why you can't live and die by that shot.
Count that one.
An offensive juggernaut. It's fun watching Harden go out and just take over.
Here's Hero. James Harden picking up that last basket. Lee and the Heat get another bucket right there.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
And the loudest back against Keisha. Let me hear you make some noise. Who wants a t-shirt? You know what to do. Make some noise. It's time for some t-shirts.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Larry Nance is checked in for Allen. Sam Merrill comes in for Max Strus. Keon Ellis, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for James Harden. .59 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Shooter passes to Mobley. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And at just under 7 feet, you really have to pull out all the stops on Mobley inside.
Lee outside. Outside, Hero. 6 to shoot. Count the basket. Hero's got 9.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Jaquez against Mobley. Mobley is screen. Here's Schroeder, and Mobley throws it down.
Sets a great screen, and then Mobley gets perfect position there on the roll.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Nance. Oh, and here we go. Ellis has got it. The fast break chance. Good D by Lee. And so it's Miami with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their work from beyond the arc has been a highlight. A lot of threes finding the bottom of the bucket. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
What a find. These are the kind of plays we come to expect from him.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the floor for Miami, we've got Tyler Hero. Bam Adebayo is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Larson in at the shooting guard position. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul. So you can talk about the physical challenges, Tim, of today's game. One thing the players have a little easier, certainly, is the way they travel from game to game.
Well, there is no question about that. I didn't even get on a charter till the middle of my NBA career.
Oh, my goodness.
In the mid-'90s. We were still flying commercials to that point, but there's no doubt travel is better for players. I think also some of the things they've added for guys, like massage therapists and acupuncturists and even personal chefs, all of that makes it a little bit easier for today's NBA player.
Now, if we could do it for the broadcasters, that would really be a win.
Sign me up, Kevin. I'll be right there reclining fully right next to you.
Here is Harden. The Heat getting the bucket. Strong work and close by Harden.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Pass to Adebayo. Sinks that one from the post. Adebayo's got 4 points this quarter.
Just playing so strong down low. Adebayo knows you got to be ready for the fight inside.
The three from Harden. Harden money from the arc.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Hero finds Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen for Wiggins. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Harden accelerates. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. Here's what Miami has lined up on their schedule. On Sunday, they'll be playing against Pascal Siakam and the Indiana Pacers. And then on Monday, they'll be taking on Tyrese Maxey and the Philadelphia 76ers. And Cleveland making a change here. Tyson's checked in. Lee's checked in for Miami. Here's Schroeder. It's hauled in by the Heat. They led by as many as 18 points.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Intercepted.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball securer. But that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
Now, here is Harden. Pass to Tyson. Just 5 on the clock. Now Wade. And the 3 ball is good.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Fontecchio. Here's Larson. Lee outside. Connects from 3-point range. Lee's got 27.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Harden inside the 3-point line, and the shot goes down.
Sets and slips with the best. I mean, DJ mastered pick and roll action back in his days with the Clippers playing with CP3.
Now here's Lee. Loads it up for Adebayo. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Just beautiful teamwork right there. Adebayo with perfect timing on that jump.
Harden the pass to Wade. Now here's Schroeder. A 3-pointer, no good. Pass to Hero. Back to Lee. Now Fontecchio. Wade is covering. Hero from long range. The rebound by Harden.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
And it's Fontecchio with the rebound. Crosses over. Here's Larson. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Larson's got his first points of the game.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
And regardless of the big lead, he just doesn't slow down.
Now, here is Harden. Jacks on the 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Adebayo trying to involve his teammates, but he is an impressive passer for his position.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. The Cavaliers trail by 17. Schroeder dishes to Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Wade outside. For 3, Mitchell. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Powell for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Here's Wade. Knocks it loose. Now Mitchell. Pass to Lee. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Powell. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Cavaliers trail by 17. Schroeder looking around to the inside. Here's Allen. And Allen with the slam.
Oh, man, what a play by Allen. He really packs a punch.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Miami with the ball. And here is Mitchell. Powell outside. Another miss by Powell.
Yeah, keeps on shooting, keeps on missing. Maybe time to go in a different direction.
Mobley gets it over to Schroeder. Mobley against Adebayo. It's stolen by Adebayo. Lee outside. Takes a three. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Wade. Shoots over Powell. Mobley outside. Three-pointer. And it's Mitchell missing.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Lee passes to Mitchell. Count that bucket. And the Heat lead by 17.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Mobley outside. Back to Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Norman Powell with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
There's no question about it. It feels like every missed shot is ending up in his hands. Unreal.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's the three-point bomb.
And that's Mitchell at his best. Playing the quarterback on this offense and leaving the D grabbing for air.
Powell outside. Mitchell sets the screen for Powell. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Wade passes to Allen. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got his third assist on the night.
And this is where Allen should look to score because he's got the size and length.
Now, here's Mitchell. Pass to Lee. It's Powell on the wing. Wade is covered. With the putback. Saves him with the putback.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
It's time for the dance team. If you see a goal on the victory, then you know what to do. Next dancer. Dancing machine. Let's go!
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, guys, well, during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson as he talked with his team. Coach telling their players, let's play with urgency. This is the game. I know we'll win if we play hard. Let's see how the team responds.
And Allie, thanks so much. Mobley looking it over. No good. The Heat leading by 14. Mitchell with it. Lee outside. Shot clock at 5. Mitchell outside. Can't get the three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Wade! No good from three. The Heat shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Now, here's Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Adebayo outside. There's the screen from deep. Can't get it. The Cavaliers trail by 14. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. Mobley. Oh, softly lays it in.
Yeah, this is one of those nights where you get to see everything in Mobley's bag.
Miami leading by 12. Adebayo deciding where to go with it. Rebounded by Allen inside.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
And that's in there.
And the ever-growing confidence of Mobley inside, he knows these are shots he can make consistently.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Heat.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments I thought for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
And with this win, they bring the season series to an end, guys, with a split, 2 games apiece.
Here's Lee. James Harden picking up that last basket. Mitchell outside. Here's Adebayo.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Mitchell outside. From outside, and down goes the three.
Mitchell.
Here's Mitchell. And so it's the Heat winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, the weaker teams might have buckled at the end, but the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that about wraps it up. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. Now it's time to present our player of the game.